Everyone go ahead and get started with Connor Joe. Thomas Harding, why don't you go ahead?
Yes, Connor. Big night for you. First major league home run, and couldn't help but my ears perk up when I was informed that this is your 1-year anniversary of being told you're cancer-free. Can you put into words what all this meant and what was going on as that ball sailed over the fence?
Yeah. I wasn't thinking it in that moment, but obviously getting a lot of congratulations before the game. It's a special day. I couldn't think of it. I couldn't write it up any better than it happened. It's a really special moment, special day. And I just can't thank my support staff enough, my wife, Kylie, my parents, my in-laws. It's amazing. Team effort.
I'm getting back to baseball for a second here. Tell me about the pitch. I mean, it looked like a pretty good pitch you were able to drive.
Yeah. No, Marco's sharp the whole night. He got me the first 2 at bats, and I went up there the 3rd at bat, just telling myself to be ready to swing early in the count. And I got a pitch that I could handle, and good things happened.
What does it mean to you to get this chance again? I mean, you went down, obviously it had a lot to do with there weren't at-bats here for you, but you went down there and took every at-bat the way that you were supposed to get back here. Now, what does this chance feel like?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a great spot. Going back down to Albuquerque, I got a ton of at-bats. I was seeing pitching every day, which was huge for me. Was able to get in a groove and find my swing and find a attack plan that works for me. And, it's just blessed to have that transfer over to the big leagues tonight.
I mean, just to follow up with that, what did that feel like being told you were going down? Because you weren't playing a lot here. Did you sense it was coming? And I wouldn't say welcome it because everybody wants to be here, but did you understand it and believe that it was going to be a plus for you?
Yeah, I think everybody's goal and dream is to be in the big leagues and stay in the big leagues. And that's my, goal. So being told I was optioned down was tough. But I took a step back and, looked at the bigger picture, took the positives out of the situation and went back, did some work, got after it, got some at bats. And I'm happy with where I'm at right now.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Patrick Saunders.
Hey, Connor, I'm curious about your run around the bases on your home run. I was trying to watch it. It looked like you sprinted to first and second and then kind of went into a home run trot from second to home. Is that kind of how you felt about it? And is that your typical home run trot, or just take us through it, please?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a big park. I know the ball flies here, but it's a big park, and I've hit other balls well that I thought had a chance. So I wasn't sure it was a homer. I knew I hit it well. So obviously trying to get the extra base if it wasn't going to be a homer. And once I saw it over the fence, the emotions came out, and it was tough to slow down. I wish I did soak it in a little bit longer.
When you got into the dugout, can you share with us the congratulations that you got from your teammates?
Yeah, these guys are amazing. They've welcomed me since day one of spring training. They supported me. So to get all of them and to get the hugs, the congratulations from them meant, the world to me. It was incredible.
Thanks, Connor. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll go to Danielle and then finish up with Owen. Danielle, go ahead.
Hey, Connor, did you get the ball?
Yeah, Mike Ponarelli just walked by me as I was coming into the media room and told me he got the ball. So that's amazing.
Do you know what you're going to do with it?
It's my wife this time. I gave my first hit to my dad. I think my first RBI to my mom. This one's going to my wife.
And I mean, I'm sure this is a moment you've dreamed of since you were a little kid. Did it live up to the expectations?
100%. Yeah, absolutely. As a kid growing up, you always dream about hitting homers in the big leagues, and Didn't really know what to expect from it, and I was really happy. Came in a good spot too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, Owen, take us home.
Hey, Connor, good to see you back. You mentioned you weren't thinking about the anniversary in the at-bat, or I'm not sure if it was tonight, but is it something you've been thinking about as it approaches? And, you know, you've been playing well and being healthy down in Albuquerque. Was that on your mind as that anniversary approached?
No, my wife reminded me of it last night, actually. You know, it's been an incredible journey I've been on, and I'm extremely grateful. The year has felt, you know, I've done a lot in a year since I've been cancer free. So it's been amazing. Like I said, my support group is awesome. Couldn't have done it without them.
And when she reminded you last night, did you know you were coming to back to Denver at that point, or?
At that point, I did. Yeah, I called her after the game.
Okay. And when you said people were congratulating you today, was that about the anniversary or just about coming back to the majors, or both?
It's kind of a parlay, honestly. I think the bigger congratulations is definitely being cancer free. I think coming back to the big leagues is frosting on the cake.
Yeah. And just a couple more questions. You mentioned the groove you were in at AAA, and you made it look really easy just to transfer that here. Is it as easy as it looked? Was it as easy for you? Or?
No, absolutely not. This game is never easy, because if you say it is, it'll humble you really quickly. No, I was, you know, I focused a lot on approach. I focused a lot on my swing. I worked with Pedro Lopez down there, the hitting coach, and I found a recipe that worked for me, and I ran with it and had success, which was great.
And just finally, you know, when you did see the ball go out and you had the you mentioned, you know, the emotions coming then, can you put into words what those emotions were, what you were feeling, and how, you know, maybe this is separate, but just how it made this day, how special was this day on all counts for you?
This is a day I'll remember forever. It was that special. Being the 1 year cancer free, getting called back up to the big leagues, getting a start, hitting my first home run. Yeah, it's one I'm gonna have to write in my journal so I can remember it forever. I can't really explain all the emotions that went through my head. I'll have to decompress and go back and you know, revisit it. But I'm really happy. I'm really grateful. Wish we could have got the win, but you know, a lot of things came to a culmination tonight.
Thanks, Connor. Great to see you again.
Thank you.
All right, Con.